présente.
Allez, on ouvre ses chakras.
Broken hip. So I completely broken hip.
God damn it. Doesn't want to work.
Technical difficulties. Because you turned gestures off, probably.
Oh, it's still on. There you go.
There you go. Now you got it.
Oh, damn, I'm so sorry.
Well, hi, welcome in. Just
fuck.
doing last second janitorial cleaning.
Did we start? What?
Yes, we did. Hi, Fraga.
No.
Hi there.
But cleaning. Hold on a minute.
Why are you, of all people, the one that wants to clean?
But we needed to clean. We needed to make everything look perfect today. Look at it. Look. See? Hold on. No, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on. See? It looks way better.
Thank you. Yeah, hi Kun. Hi Kyo. Hi Fraga.
Hold on a minute.
Welcome.
Oh, there's so many people. Hold on a minute. I was just cleaning. I was just getting caught up in cleaning. Hold on a minute. Oh, hold on a minute. Excuse me. I was about to sit on you. Excuse you. That's my spot.
Taking my spot. Yeah, you're taking my spot. What do you mean?
That's not my problem. You know, I'm just saying. No, calm down. Hold on. I need to.
Take the.
You banged a pillow
the
on my
pillow.
face. Hold on a minute. I need to reset the camera now that I did my cleaning. You know, now that I did my cleaning perfectly. I did my cleaning. I did my due diligence for today. I due diligence. I did cleaning. Chad cannot tell me that I'm stinky because I cleaned up better than anyone here, okay?
Yes, very much so.
But hello everyone!
Hi Luna, welcome.
Hi Luna, hi Fraga, hi Shadow, hi Kyo. Who did I miss? And Kun. I was about to miss Kun, you know, I'm just envying you! Don't mind me. I had like that last minute bit in mind was like, hi, I need to clean up, and then I was like, hold on a minute. I forgot to account for the time where I just have to set up everything, like, hold on a minute. We're just standing still like, nothing happens. Nothing happens. I swear everything is okay. Oh, fuck, my thing is also not the right placement. Hold on a minute. Let me just... yoink. There you go. This looks much better because my screen doesn't show it the same way that I do. So now you just saw Ender. Now you just see someone else that isn't Ender. There you go. There you look at him. Look at him. The beautiful, cute Ender. There you go. Yeah, look at all that sass here. I got it adjusted so it's fine and because I realized afterwards that I didn't actually put my image the right size, and I didn't manage to really V-size them, else it looks really funky and I hate it. Because OBS do be like that, and there you go. Now I have mine. I need to do as well. My goodness, the last minute chaotic things that we have to do for this. Oh. There you go. I'm looking up because my screen is all the way up there. Hi, Chan.
But well, I guess we're still setting up, even though I don't know what we did then for that last 15 minutes, because that was supposed to be the setup time, but
Because I couldn't put my thing on the screen, it didn't work for me. It was perfectly set up, but apparently it wasn't set up perfectly, you know? That's not my fault. That's the stream fault entirely. That's the stream's fault entirely. But hello!
But yes. Hello, welcome in. This is what's your username, I believe, or I believe that's the name that we've chosen.
Also, please don't actually tell us that username. I actually did like a Twitter post where I posted the little thing. I also posted in my Discord, and someone actually responded with their username, and I was like, that was not what I was wanting to aim for. That was the name of the thing. So I was so confused.
A little problem with the name. Might need to change that at some point.
No. It might be a working title. It might be a working title, but it is really unsure if it is a working title. Honestly, I might want to keep it that way. Not gonna lie, I like it that way. There you go. Everything's perfectly set up. I mean, kind of. I probably have some things. There probably are some things I will need to tweak in the future, because I know my mic sensitivity, for example, is really high. Let me set that down because I'm probably being super fucking loud here. I did not mean for that.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with loudness.
There you go. I am so sorry if everything was so freaking loud. I just realized that there was so many things that were really freaking loud. I will need to adjust that.
Instead, they're saying that you're quiet, not loud.
What? Too quiet? You're so quiet. What do you mean I'm so quiet? Huh? How the heck? Okay, there you go. This is perfect. This is perfect. I'm guessing this is okay. I don't know. I'm so confused. Whereas the volume, because to me when I talk, I go in the kind of orange part in OBS, and for me that's like too loud. And I'm super confused at what is happening here.
That's the good part.
That's way better. We want to hear Fobs.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. There you go. Thank you. Yellow good. Red bad. We can always lower if you need your individuality. Let's go. Thank you. I'm glad. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous. I'm going with the flow, but I'm also kind of nervous to do this. I'm like, well, we're just gonna go with the flow today, like the next part we're gonna do, do we have to clean every time we start? We didn't hire a janitor. We didn't hire a janitor, did we? We do not?
It's my cousin Felipe on the other side of the border.
Felipe is insane. But hey, welcome to episode 1 of this podcast. Today, aiming for... I'm not gonna give you a time. I just know we have a community event like later on, so we can't chat until like midnight, and then we have to stop yapping like yappers. Today though is mostly gonna be... It's mostly gonna be presentation of the whole concept, format and everything, and maybe a little bit of VRChat talk. Hopefully with some of you that will add on to it, because the whole point, at least we're trying that for now, is that we include people in the chat to kind of chat with us. I have like my chat constantly open right now, it's right here. So if you see me kind of doing this, it's kind of just because I have the chat right here open constantly, kind of. Yeah, do you have anything to say before I start yapping my eyes out. I don't know.
That's not.
Oh, your mic is fucked up. No, VRChat. No.
This you brain.
You brain. You brain.
I don't know.
You brain. Alrighty. So.
You piece.
You piece. Hey, before I start yapping and I forget about it, we have a cute little function that I added to the stream and I hope it's working. I tested it earlier. Normally it should be working. If you go into channel points, there's a little thing called check-in. And I decided to add that and be if y'all have seen, I don't know who is on my Discord and who isn't that is watching the stream. Oh. There you go. I hope you see it. I don't think you see it though. Fuck. Did I miss it? Did I miss to put it on there?
I tested it.
We tested it, but I didn't see it. Floof. Did I not add it like a dumbass? Probably not. No, I did.
I don't think. Did you? Is it
I
showing?
did. I did. I don't know if it showed up though.
Is it high in the hierarchy?
Yeah, it's all the way. Oops. Hold on. Yoink. VRChat was right above.
Am I able to do it?
No, it's a one time.
No, I can't.
You can. It's a one-time thing per user. I did that on purpose. So yeah, this is a fun little function I decided to add today, and I wanted to add something fun that people could do, and basically it's gonna be a little loyalty card deal, and basically you come into stream whenever, like you can do that at the start, you can do that at the middle, at the end, whenever you want to, whenever you feel like it, and just stamp. And once you have all your stamp filled up, we'll see it and we'll make you spin the wheel and you'll get something for free. It might be a VIP roll, it might be a free texture for my store, like a coupon to get one free texture for my store, or either that, or there was one last thing, it was like a stream loot pack card, because yeah. So free stuff! Who says no to free stuff? We like free stuff. It's a thing that you can redeem once per stream. It's just 100 channel points and that's it. And also, hi, Mel. There you go. Oh, did it work now?
Hi. Oh,
yes, it worked! Thank you!
You got rotated too.
I got rotated, but it worked! It worked!
Nice.
Yippee!
It did work.
Yes! We love LD loyalty cards. All the loyalty cards are happening. We're gonna add a spinning wheel. Maybe later on we'll add more, but as of now we're gonna add that because I think it would be really funny to just add that. Yes, more loyalty cards. And basically you can do that at every beginning. There you go. That's the great deal. Just how to get people on your podcast, do your loyalty card.
That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff.
Anyway, so some people were like, why put that name? Why put that name? Because it's not VRChat, right? I'm gonna be honest. I didn't want just to say, yeah, the VRChat podcast. It sounded so weird to me, and I was like, that's just not gonna happen. That's just not gonna happen. I could.
Oh.
What? What else? Did you have something in mind?
Well, I was gonna say like you could. Instead of trying to make it like, oh, VRChat related, it's like you could just name it, since we have the nuke inventory, right?
Yeah.
You can kind of just name it after like something like that.
We could do it, but I thought it would maybe be a little bit too niche. Me at the gas station trying to get a point for my free coffee. It's insane. That name kind of stuck with me, and a friend of mine kind of pointed out like, hey, why use that username if actually you will not talk about usernames? And I was like, well, I don't know, it just stuck with me. Because usernames, accounts, VRChat account, I don't know, it's just like, you know, this stuff. I was like, hey.
And the thing is, at its core, it makes sense, and I kind of liked it too, because when I first heard it, I was like, oh, it makes sense. But I guess also it's like too broad, I guess.
Maybe
it
too
doesn't
broad.
mean,
I
like,
mean,
oh,
worst
it's
case,
the-
that's always a thing where, as I said, we could just straight up change it up a little bit later on once the podcast is kind of established. Or one thing I was wanting as an idea was like Dear VRChat or something. Because I thought it would be funny to do something like this.
That
So
sounds
I'm
like
not
the beginning
sure.
of a manifesto, not gonna lie.
Oi, hello! But that was like an idea I had. Am I gonna keep it that way? For now, let's just settle with the fact that it's gonna be a working title. Will it stay that way? It depends. Because in the end, there's some stuff that also just doesn't fit name-wise, so it's kind of like, I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll do a feedback channel where it's like, hey, if you want to have your 2 cents in it, there you go.
It could be like we just come up with a bunch of different titles and
Or that.
have people vote on it.
But overall, regardless of the name, it will stay a podcast about VRChat and VRChat related stuff. We will talk about some things. I'm wanting to talk at some point about like IRL and VRChat. That was gonna be a point, and basically each podcast is gonna kind of feature a different topic. And what I'm thinking of doing is also just include you guys so that you guys can make suggestions like, hey, what should we talk next? And make suggestions, because maybe there's some topics specifically that you want to chat about, but we don't think about them. And yeah, that is kind of a thing.
Exactly.
So yeah, that was my idea. What else can I say? Sorry, I'm looking at my PC. I'm like, oh. I'm looking at it. Oh my god. Oh, it smells like cookie. Ah.
This guy.
Anyways, so we have the name. Format-wise, what do we... I don't know how often we'll be doing the podcast. Every now and then. I'm not thinking of every week because it's just also too much of a hassle, and I want to be able to bring like new stuff to talk about, and if we cover all the subjects in 1 week, that's not gonna be doable.
That's just where if you do try to actually do one that is like weekly based, that's why you kind of have to divulge into other stuff mostly. But like if it's strictly VRChat, then kind of hard.
Probably, strictly VRChat related, yes. What else? I was thinking of doing it like once a month, something like this, so that way it gives us time to also prepare maybe a mini script, prepare more widgets maybe, I don't know, if there's something fun that we find online. Because I found this one like randomly, I was like, oh, this is nice, I want this.
Yeah. You could do that as well as like...
I dream.
Because I'm also someone where I'm thinking like, oh, maybe not just once a month, but you could do at maximum 2 times a month.
Something like this, yeah.
Yeah, not every month, not 3 to 4 like that, because that would be way too much. Because I definitely could see like a 1 to 2 month, like times a month type thing, honestly.
That is an idea, yeah, definitely. Alrighty, now up to, we presented kind of a little bit about the podcast. If you do have any questions though, the chat is open. Just ask away, chat away, you know.
Yeah.
The goal is also that you take part in it, so don't worry about it. Now about the host.
Especially, I was about to know, because especially since we're trying to figure it out ourselves and get the flow of it, so we're trying
exactly.
Also, like, if you have any feedback too, that's another thing. So.
Now about the host and who we are. I mean, you mostly know us. You know us, I believe. So, in my case, I'm hope. That's so funny. Anyways, so I'm Nuclear Hope, also known as Nuclear, also known as Hope, also known as, I don't know, there's some, whatever, I have many names out there, mostly Hope or Nuclear. Some people even call me Nuke, some people call me Fox. For some reason, please don't call me Fox. Please don't necessarily call me Fox. Fops, okay, I'll let it pass. I'm a small content creator. I do TikTok videos. I do stream sometimes when I actually am motivated to do so, mostly on TikTok lately. What else? I'm a texture artist. I do want to learn more and get more into Blender. I've been texturing since like September 2023, and I'm the owner of the Nuke Ventry, which is our little Discord server. We recently revamped it, so it's not just my server, but also my Ender server at the same time, which is sitting right next to me. And that's pretty much it, I think, that I have to say. Like texture, so artist, small content creator, and yeah. Now up to my lovely co-host over here, because he has to present himself too. Hello. Hello.
I exist. I could go many different ways with this. Just hi, I exist. My name's Ender. Changed it to Shiny Ender because it's, you know, I like shiny Pokemon, and I see myself as a shiny Pokemon. Kind of weird, I guess. I don't know. There's only one of me, anyways. However, when it comes to the Nuke Ventoy, I mean, I'm now the co-host of the Nuke Ventoy.
Co-owner.
For me, I mean, I'm slowly trying to, co-owner, like the co-host, I guess. But basically, I've been getting into DJ mixing, and slowly, I did a little bit of content creation back in the day, but kind of put that on the back burner for a while. I should honestly get back into it, but as of recently just been focusing on DJ mixing and trying to make DJ sets and practicing my craft, because I only started it like about 6 months ago, so.
Fair enough. That is one thing that I'm starting to appreciate, and I do want to implement that more into Nuke Ventry, since Ender joined now as a co-owner. We do want to do more DJ event stuff or more DJ stuff related, because it's just, I've been into music my whole life, and he's even more into music because now he makes this shit, and so I'm so excited. Just as excited as I was to host this podcast and give me a reason to just yap about everything and anything on this platform. Oh my goodness, the yapping is real, Whee! Don't look at me like that. I swear I didn't take anything before the stream. I swear. Also, hello and thank you for the follows. I know some people joined in. I'm sorry if I'm yapping, but hello. Hello and welcome to our podcast episode number 1. Wow. What else? How many coffees did you take? Listen, I only have like right next to me.
She doesn't drink coffee.
I don't drink coffee. I have like a lemonade with like a violet syrup right now next to me, and I think it's nearly empty. So I did not take anything, oddly enough. I know that seems a little bit weird to you guys, but no, I did not take anything. I thought I would, because I thought I would be hecking tired, but in fact I am not. I am a fucking gremlin right now. And then there's just there and just being like, oh my goodness, why am I here again?
I mean, I'm always just kind of like, it's either hide into the wall like hyper, or I'm just like, hey, what's going on, everyone?
Come in mode, isn't it?
It's either I'm either very monotone or very lively. There's no in between.
Yeah, 2 modes. It's like a little lever, you know, you're like boop, 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 boop. Day night, day night, day night, day night. Day night, day night, day night. I used to do this sometimes. Like at some point, we went on a little thingy on like a school trip, because that was a thing that we had, and basically there was someone was in the shower, and the shower thing was like my goodness, I hate when the light is...
You know, that happens on school trips, you know, going on a school
I hated
trip,
them.
thing that happens.
I think that was the only school trip I actually enjoyed. Yes, because my school years freaking sucked, honestly.
Okay, no, fair enough, because for me, they were different, but I digress.
Fair. I'm sorry, I'm yamming. I swear I do not have ADHD. Big screen for you. You're on my TV. My goodness, we have 2 people being on a TV.
Oh no.
Help.
Oh no, not the
Are you
TV.
telling me that you're like the people that are living with you are gonna have to listen to my shenanigans over here? That's scary. Damn.
Yeah, they're gonna see the TV and see
No!
a blue cat and then gray wicked beast talking.
Alrighty, about VRChat. Hold on a minute. Hey, I did my homework. I just need to find it again. I did my homework. A little. I did some last minute researching is what I call homework.
You do homework?
I do homework. Let me check something. I am one of those kids. So, VRChat. VRChat is a social game. Yeah, apparently, so I was looking at how many players there are live right now on VRChat because I was wondering since when VRChat was created and how many people online. We have right now, as of this current time, which is for me 11:12 p.m., we have 94 players online right now, apparently. The peak in the last 24 hours, was 55,938 players. That is how many players are online in this game, which is wild. I never checked that and I find that very interesting as a fact. Oh my god, I need to catch my breath. I'm talking so much. Ugh. And as another homework, and my other homework that I did in my brief moment of research and lucid moments was VRChat was created. Now hold on to your socks, everybody. VRChat was created January 16th, 2014. And I really thought, hold on. VRChat was first released as a Windows application for the Oculus Rift DK1 prototype on January 16, 2014, and was later released to the Steam Early Access program on February 2017. Am I the only one that is actually like... intrigued in how long VRChat has been existing? I thought VRChat was existing since way longer than that. I thought it was existing in over 10 years.
I mean, to me, part of me isn't surprised, I guess. Mostly because I grew up with, like, Club Penguin, right? So that was a social game. So, like, the fact that that game was, like, made in the early 2000s, I feel like, and went on for a while. So, like, the fact that, like, what do you call it? VRChat's been around for that long, at least since 2016, kind of doesn't surprise me.
I don't remember what I used to play. Don't ever play that game as a child. I used to play a lot of Movie Star Planet, if you all know that game. That was like advertised on TV at that time and was to me an addiction. It was a really bad addiction of mine, and I'm really not proud of it. That was before I started VR. Then I went to writing. Then I discovered that writing on PC was really nice, because I got a laptop, and later on, I think when I was in like high school or something, I discovered VRChat towards that time. And to me, it's just, how many years has it been then? Hold on, not even 10 years. So hold on, I'm trying to math. I'm really freaking bad at math. How long has it been? It's 17. So I mean 3, since 8 years, I believe, if I'm not counting in the wrong way. I think I'm stupid. I might have miscounted. 2017 and we're 2025. I'm not mathing. Please don't kill me. Yeah, 3 plus 5.
Yeah.
So it's 8 years. So it's been 8 years. I can at least do simple math. At least I can do that. Evolving at an exponential rate.
Even then, that's still a questionable moment.
It's like,
simple math. That's
really not... I'm actually astonished right now at how it has not been that long. It really hasn't been that long. Did I actually start VRChat? Yeah, I did. Hold on. If VRChat has been out since like 8 years, and I have like, you know how. Oh, yeah, another ticket. I have the little badge because some of y'all got like the little badge of how long I've been on VRChat. Oh, bye. Some of y'all have like the little VRChat badge that tells you how long you were basically playing VRChat or since when, and for me it's like 7 years ago. So I kind of started VRChat back like when it actually came out a little bit, like 1 year after it came out, which is... This is like crazy to me also in a way. Like this is insane to me. No, it really is. I'm mind blown, okay? I did math, and now I'm like, oh my god. 7 years ago!
Well, for me, I'd watched it back in 2017, 2018. Because, like, I've seen, like, the old, what do you call it? The like old usernames and how it looked, and the old menus and how they looked, you know. And so it's like I knew what VRChat was and stuff, but then it wasn't until like after a while I was like, oh, I want to only watch or play VRChat while what do you call it? Well, I want to play it when I have a headset type thing. I didn't want to play it like on desktop, and then because I was really into VR and I really wanted to get a VR headset, but yeah.
Oh my god, hold on,
So
how
then-
long
and then it was only
has
until
it been
later.
for you? You've been 5 years, I think. Oh, 3 years, 3 years. Damn, I'm an oldie. It's crazy how time flies when you're fat. Yeah.
3 to 4 because I did spend a year on the Quest and I didn't have a VRChat account at that time.
Oh,
So it was
fair
just
enough,
like,
fair enough. I mean, I think you can link them if I'm not wrong, so that way you don't lose the progress. It's kind of, I mean, lose the progress, quote unquote. I remember I started playing VRChat and I did it on my laptop, and my laptop for that time was like good, but maybe not good enough. I don't know. To me, VRChat was like crazy. There was so much to do, and to me, it was like the perfect roleplay platform because at that time I was so much into roleplay. I love doing message roleplays that maybe some of y'all did or still do. I love doing LARP. For some that don't know what LARP is, it's live action roleplay, so D&D but real life. And then VRChat came along, and most of the people there were honestly deskies. I don't even know. I don't think the Quest 2 was a thing at that time. I don't believe so. Because when I started... Was it?
Like,
when was it?
The Quest 2 was like in 2020 something.
Oh yeah, that was
back in-
not. Yeah, that was not around that time. To me, like when I started VRChat, like having a headset at that time, that was when you looked at YouTube, and basically all the big content creators had like a headset and started playing like VR stuff. They don't do it at this time, but I remember they had like something called the noseless rift, and basically they had like an apparatus on their nose that made it so that you could smell the game. And the idea was horrendous. I think it has been discontinued because
That honestly sounds atrocious.
it was really bad. It was funny though. The idea was kind of funny though. But it was yeah.
Well, if you speak of that, I mean, not many people have tried to get more fully immersed and stuff. So like, I know for like certain conventions, they'll literally sell, like at least online conventions, they'll sell little spray packs. That you spray on your hand and then whiff or something, and it's supposed to help you get immersed in like the location you're at.
Virality does that. They have that. I don't remember if they had it for Somna. I'm not sure if they had it for Somna.
They did. Ever since I've been looking, they had it since Umbra, and that was the first one I attended. So.
doing all they can do to make the game more realistic. I mean, for now, we're with VRChat, but how far VR has become, we are truly breaching the limits between reality and stuff. Like, just look at full body tracking. That's basically just breaking the fourth wall and stuff like this. No, so, okay. Imagine little Hope with her poor laptop screaming at 4 a.m. No, I remember my mom actually coming downstairs like multiple times because I was too loud. And the problem is, if you're someone like me, my voices can be like really loud and reach like a lot if I wanted to. So there's been multiple instances
you're
where
really good at projecting something else there.
I didn't do it on purpose.
No, I'm just being honest. Like, it's a good trait to have, is having the ability to project yourself.
Fair.
Speaking loud.
That do be a thing. That do be a silly thing to do, isn't it? That do be the silly, and then the silly. But picture little Hope on a little laptop, and basically I was still living at my parents, and I was just on my laptop like gaming, and discovering VRChat was like mind blowing to me. It was insane. I had like a few friends, and I did some roleplay with them. We visited World. Back then, I can tell you, Worlds were not this great. They were good, but I had no idea what textures were. I had no idea what avatars were. I didn't even think about all of that. I just thought about roleplay, seeing friends on there, and basically also just exploring stuff. There were good worlds for what it was at that time. And also just compared to now, headsets were not really affordable, and it was a luxury to have a headset. Most of the people around the time when I started 7 years ago, and I'm not gonna math because I'm bad at mathing, having a Quest, or like, yeah, at this point it was the Oculus Rift because they renamed it to Meta Quest afterwards. It was a freaking luxury to have, and it was like, oh my god, you got a Quest, that's insane. It probably was super freaking expensive for you to have that and shit, and I wanted one, and then I left the game at some point because it just took too much time. You know, it kind of was like when we started playing a League of Legends. For all the League of Legends player out there, I'm really sorry, but that's kind of what it is. It was an addiction at some point, and I was like, you know what, at some point I just lost interest and left it.
Yeah, no, fair enough. A lot of games can be addicting, like, not just VRChat, but just in general, a lot of games, especially if you, like, there's some, like, niche thing about it that, like, you like. Like, I will say one of my niches as of now is CS2. I like skins. So just trying to collect skins is another thing.
I mean,
Rocket League just was fun.
Technically, if you take it like this, yeah, avatars are skins.
Yeah, but like, like VRChat, like one thing that I do like about it a lot is genuinely just the games and like ways to interact with people. Because talking about like back when I first started, because there were a lot more common games, and like, you know, VRChat's already been around for like at least 4 years, 5 years at this point, right? So people have like upped their world making, people have upped their avatar creation. Like the avatars like 3.0 stuff was added like when I was joining, you know? So, and that's 3 years ago. So that's still like, and it's still like the new thing type thing, but either way, when it came to like actually trying to like, what do you call it, like meet people, talk to people, lately what I did was I just went to Putt Putt. Like there was a Putt Putt world that I really liked, and it was really fun. And the thing was, the common thing that helped me at least socialize with people was it gave us something to do together. So it was like you can kind of socialize while doing the thing, you know? So it wasn't just like a sitting here like, hi, how are you doing? Oh, that's amazing, you know? How about like, oh, what'd you do today? Oh, that's good. Okay, I did this today. So it wasn't like that. So it was just kind of one of those things of like, when someone did something good, you could get happy with them. If something bad happened, you can joke about it type thing. Or like if let's say I was doing bad, I can joke about how bad I was doing type thing. It just gave me like a reason to talk to people and chat and like hang out. So yeah.
Oh my god. what I used to do, I don't know what Chat did. I wonder what Chat did and what you guys did back when you started VRChat and what was like one of the first things I did. You did. What I remember I did do to socialize with people, there was like a game called No Time to Talk on VRChat, and basically you had like a wall of subject. You could kind of like select which one you thought about, and basically then you could meet people with similar interests, or kind of every time I joined in and I started yapping, I was like, I checked a boy and said, oh, hold on, we have like occult stuff to, for example, and like common, and I started yapping, and I met some people in there. I didn't keep any of them, but it did, you know, it's kind of the thing where it looked kind of a little bit, I feel like it's kind of similar to speed dating in the end, because you kind of had a common thing with the only person, and it was really fun though. The concept was good. Hold on.
It literally was.
Hold on. What do we have? So what do we have? So chat says Laserdome was the way they started kind of, and then Kuhn was like, I've been avatar hunting since day one. I did it with my friend Lady all the time. We've just do Abby hunting for a few hours every day and meet people in the public avatar worlds. That's insane. I don't think
I mean, yeah.
Avatars at that time when I started weren't that big of a deal at all. You had like the really small avatars. I'm not sure that retexturing and stuff was also really much of a thing, because as you said, the avatar manager is
popular.
Yeah, because now that I came back to it, I'm like, oh my god, there's so many models, there's so many V-texture stuff, so much stuff to do and things. And now I think back then that wasn't that much of a thing. Like worlds weren't as developed as today. There were not that many events at that time, because again, headsets and VRChat full body tracking was not a thing. I don't know when Vive trackers actually came out. Would be actually curious to know, but
Vive trackers were a thing for a while. Like they've been out since, because there's been like also well, I could probably look it up, but like they had their own stuff. Like it's just PC VR headsets.
hold on. Kyo asks, in this stream podcast, we can also ask other questions on how is your texture experience, and similar also to some questions to Ender too. Oh, of course. Of course, the whole point of having the chat and doing it on stream is so that people can ask and just kind of yap along with us. That's the whole point of why I wanted to do it on stream, because initially I was wanting to just record it and release it on YouTube, but I figured it would be way nicer for you guys to have it live. That way you also just have the experience and the silliness live, and you see my live reactions to shit. And yeah, I'm rubbing my hands as I'm thinking of questions. It's like the little thing, like, hello.
I did get an answer. So they came out, the first Vive tracker came out in March of 2017, apparently.
Oh, so it did come out like a month after basically VRChat released a thing, but I don't think it was that popular at that time. I don't say it's necessarily, it probably wasn't, I don't know if it was affordable, if they raised or lowered the prices back then. I'm not sure, but I do remember I barely saw anyone running around on full body tracking.
No, yeah, full body tracking wasn't prominent because it was one of those things like, oh, you needed PCVR, so you needed to get the like either the HTC Vive, like I think they had their own base stations, but maybe not anymore. But at the time, everyone just used like the Valve laser like lighthouses, so like the 1.0 lighthouses. And then Valve also had their index, so then everyone kind of was like, oh yeah, the $1,000 like headset, you know. And so on and so on, so it was just kind of like that, where you needed the lighthouse, you needed the outside-in tracking, you know.
Fair
so
enough,
it wasn't
fair
really
enough.
a popular thing back then, and there was a lot that you needed to have for it, like, because on top of that, like you said, you had a laptop, so not many people can run a full, like at the time, a full VR setup on a laptop. Because just PCs weren't that great.
It was,
they're better,
no.
you know, always getting better, you know, but you would need like a full-on desktop, and you need like, at the time, probably like a good 1080. or something like that. We don't talk about that.
I just
Or can you put it
realized.
on the
I
foot?
just
Yeah,
realized
can
that
you
my
put it on
fingers
the
are
foot
working.
instead of... Yeah, you put it on the foot instead of the shoe.
My ADHD is kicking in. Oh my god, you're so funny. My goodness,
Yeah, and
no.
you say that you don't have ADHD.
I don't have ADHD. I promise you, I don't have ADHD. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never have ADHD or stuff like this.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Chat, I don't believe it. Listeners, I don't believe it.
Nah, we no listeners. You know, they're just checking. They're just like, huh, you know what? Maybe she does. Maybe they're all conspiring against us already. Don't look at me like that. What else? So, I do find the comparison happy. Funny. Sorry. I came to VRChat when having a headset was a luxury to now where actually full body trackers are kind of low-key or normal to have at this point, and now face tracking is the ultimate luxury to have, but most of the people have full body at this point.
It's mostly just because everything has been kind of more readily available to people. That's the main reason. Like, I know VR was readily available to everyone when the Quest 2 came out, because it was like only a $300 headset or a $400 headset compared to like, you know, 600, 800, 1,000, you know? That same thing kind of happened with the trackers, where like maybe the prices went down, or people started to get like good PCs and whatnot. So then, because they just had the good PCs and whatnot, they just were like, you know what, why not? And then slowly just saved up for it. And then, yeah, same thing kind of goes for the face tracking. It kind of became more readily available because of the Quest Pro.
I mean, ready available, it's still $1,000. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's still really fucking expensive, you know?
Yeah, but for face tracking, that's the thing. The other face tracking headsets are like 1,200.
That is fair.
And they're not made anymore.
How much was the Pro I actually? Was it not like 1,500 or something?
So, yeah, it was like so off like, because they don't make it anymore. You have to buy it secondhand, and the cheapest secondhand I saw was like 1,200.
Gee, okay.
Otherwise, yeah, it's like 1,500, 1,600, and it doesn't have like good eye panels or like good like resolution wise, or it's like good like I don't know if it's like OLED or LCD or whatever like the actual thing is, but it's like just the resolution's bad compared to like all the newer headsets and stuff. So it's like, well, yeah, you're getting face tracking headset, you know, PCVR and other stuff. However, you're also, it's like, if it's not a bad thing to you, then okay, well, then get it. But it's like, you can get headaches easily or something, and it's like, you see how pixelated things are, and you're like, ugh.
Oh my
Especially
god.
if you swap from another headset, because I can tell you the difference between going from a Quest 2 to an Index to the Quest Pro. Like, there's so much of a difference, and so going back to like my Index, it was a nightmare.
I didn't know
like,
it was
the resolution was so much different.
Oh damn, I didn't know about that. So we have Shadow saying most headsets nowadays are adding eye tracking native to it, which I agree. More and more people will have more and more of that. And other than that, we have also Saji asking, what are your thoughts on VRC crashers? I personally didn't fortunately not encounter that many VRC crashers, just because I don't usually hang out in public lobbies that much. It just doesn't interest me. And honestly, lately, every time I've been going on VR, it's either have an event or mostly I have something to do. It's not just I hop on VR to hop on VR. It's either I have an event, I'm doing content, I'm hanging out with a friend, or I'm having an event with the community event stuff. So it's mostly I have something to do, but I do find out VRChat crashes are not good. Because my thoughts are kind of, You can crash someone's PC, that's one thing, but you could actually do long-lasting damage on a PC, I think, if you actually try to. I think you could do that. Probably if you crash someone hard enough, your PC might not be able to fully recover, yeah.
The other thing is too, on top of that, there was a, so back when I was first with some friends, like of my first couple of friend groups, they always like to hang out in publics, and one of the rules they always said was don't fall asleep in a public. One of the main reasons was apparently at the time, there were people that were able to like add audio to like the AV or something. To where what it would do is they would literally go up to you in your ear and just play it, and it would blow out the speakers in your headset. So like literally if you were to fall asleep in VR and someone did that to you, then they would like you just now lost a speaker in your headset forever. So now you'd have to either find headphones or completely, try and fix it.
There's a problem, yeah. That is why I personally don't. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why I don't hang out in public lobbies. It's just mainly for me. It's just not interesting. I prefer hanging out with people I already know. If I need to meet people, I'll just meet them at events where I know it's kind of a safe space and that people will be kicked out if they become a nuisance. Whereas public lobbies, most of them are kind of unsupervised. So I prefer not to go there, but that's just my personal opinion. To avoid crashes. I still think crashes really should not be a thing, but sadly it's like haters. You will kind of see them everywhere because people just get a thrill out of it and just have fun with it. So it's kind of avoid them whenever you can, yeah.
Yeah. For crashes, it's weird because I would look for Abby's and sometimes I'd find a crasher on accident and I'm like, oh, okay. And I never tried to use them on anyone. But part of me also thought of like, well, it also doesn't hurt to always have one in your back pocket. Part of me, like, because once again, the first friend group that I was part of, they, like, literally one of them had a safe word where if you ever heard this word, they would just pull out a crasher Abby, and so you would have about 30 seconds to block them before, or like, hide the Abby before they, you end up dying. So I was like, oh.
That is.
It's like, I don't condone it. I don't like it. It's like, once again, it's kind of the idea of just talk to people. If you don't like them, I mean, there's other ways to handle that. I mean, literally, there's a mute button, there's a volume lower button, there's a block button. There's a lot of things.
There's a lot of things you could do. Yeah, but it's the whole point of, I think if crashers do it, it's legit just for the fun and just be like, oh, I wanna just fuck people up, honestly. Yeah. They don't do it just because, I don't know.
I guess it's kind of... I was gonna say, I guess it's kind of like the idea of cheating in games, where it's like, sometimes people just like to do it, like, it's just fun to do it, Well, like, abusing exploits, some people like doing it just to do it, because they enjoy it. Like, back in the day, there was like a YouTuber that would in for a different game entirely. His whole, like, YouTube channel content was finding exploits and bugs.
Oh, I didn't know there was a Twitch ad. Oh, never mind. Okay, people. I apologize. I didn't see that coming. I'm gonna run a little Twitch ad for like a minute or so that people that jump in don't have to do that. I didn't realize that was a thing. I have to be careful about the timer. So we'll just hit a small break, we'll get a sippy, and we will be right back after a little ad break, because I want people to be able to kind of see the stream and not have an ad. So yeah, we'll be right back. It's gonna be just the ad break. Wee! Are we good? I have to keep an eye on that because I know there's a timer. I just don't know how to use it fully because I know there's a timer so that people that come in, I would have to check that again and see how it works again because I would like for basically I would like for people to be able to watch the stream without having an ad pre-stream because honestly I sometimes find that that's just so freaking annoying. So, yeah. It do be kind of
I
that.
guess it would be like, so like every hour, every 30 minutes you do an ad or something.
Every something like
I don't
this,
know.
yeah. I'm guessing it's something, it would be something around those lines, yeah. Okay, Matt, yippee! But welcome back, Keo. Glad to have you along here again. Wee.
Oh, yes, I'm glad to finally have everyone. I will say, if you do have like a sub, then it's kind of, you don't get ads,
Hey,
so
we don't do
I can't
that.
really- No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying because I have Twitch Prime, and so I just use it, and for me it's easy because I just don't get ads, so I can't help with trying to fix like, oh, there's an ad playing right now, you know.
That's fair enough, honestly. That is fair. Yeah. What are ads? Don't know what you're talking about, bruh. My goodness.
Exactly. What ads? What ads?
Oh, I wonder if
What
now
ads?
I don't know. If I download the replay, I don't think it's gonna include ads, thankfully. I hope not, else I'm gonna. Oh!
Because I'm bored.
Why?
Because I'm bored.
I still hear the.
Bought those like a year ago. So.
I still hear the
can't really
Voldemort
use
laugh every time I listen to that. It's like every time someone gives bits, I just say hey, hey, hey like the Voldemort laugh, and it's so funny. I love this freaking audio. Just hey, hey, hey. Oh, I don't hear them. I
No,
remember
it's
the
literally-
audio of my thingy is not in, so people don't hear it actually. Floof, I hear
yeah.
them.
That's
I
okay.
hear them. It's fine.
But like, I will say, the main reason why I did it was literally because I just bought those like a long time ago. So, and I just had them, and I still have them. I have like 250 left.
Oh my god. Why not? Why not? Why not? That happens sometimes.
Just why not?
Yeah, you know, sometimes you got it, sometimes you have to, and sometimes you think, and sometimes you don't think, and sometimes your brain just farts, and sometimes your brain is not braining, but sometimes, sometimes you just know, and sometimes you don't know, and yeah.
Okay, did anyone else understand what she said?
Listen, it's not hard. It's sometimes you know. Sometimes you don't know. Sometimes brain farts. Sometimes brain is foggy. Sometimes brain not working, and sometimes you do know.
Je n'en plus français.
Bruh. Oh my goodness. Sometimes it's just best to nod and agree to whatever they say. This is insane.
Exactly. Half the time when Hope speaks, I'm just like, okay. Yes.
Also, if you guys
Go
didn't
for it.
notice, I did add a little thingy. I changed the little sub badges because the old ones didn't just fit at all with my current identity, and now you all have radioactive symbols. You're welcome. You'll have the little radioactive symbol next to it. Which made me realize, by the way, that by checking this out, I actually realized that I've been either streaming free, like I had this channel for 3.5 years, or I just have been streaming since 3.5 years. This is insane to me. I've been streaming for forever. I had this channel for forever. What the heck? I just didn't notice it.
I've had mine for a while. I just never streamed on it.
Fair enough. We have to both go back on it. We have to both. Don't worry. You'll see more of us outside of podcast stream. You'll probably see more of us whenever we have the time. would be time to dust out that old Lethal Company game and just go companying all the way.
Yeah. That, or I just say screw it and I do like a pop-up stream and I just play music.
You could do
Could be
that.
an
You could do the
idea.
DJ streams entirely. That would be entirely possible, yeah. You could do that.
Yeah.
Well, pop
I
on
tried. I
stream.
had an idea. I had an idea of doing that while in VR. So it's like you just see a cat on stream DJ. I tried, but I will say with the index controllers, they're not. It's not that easy. It's doable, but it's kind of hard.
Oh, I must do a tradition that I
had
do
a
to all
couple
my
of
streamer
traditions.
friends. What are you gonna do? I'm fearful now. What is your big plan here? What is your big plan here? Hey, I
What is
had,
thine big?
you know, I do remember I had one last. Oh, what the heck?
That okay.
What in the freaking caboose? Floof? What? Huh? Huh?
Wow. 10,000 biddies. Wow. Thank you. just, thank you. Thank you. That's all you can really say. Caboose, damn. Okay, well, Shadow, I think you broke her, because now she's not talking, so I'll just take over real quick. Like, so yeah, I'll take over the show. Yeah, I'll just take over the show, so it's okay. So, so basically, what do you call it? Oh, so for when it came to easiest avatar textured, so if anything, I will say that I've textured quite a few. Not many have been super easy, but that's just mostly because I don't know Substance Painter. That's just kind of it. So yeah.
Thank you!
just took over the stream, my bad.
Why? But thank you, but god damn it, what the heck? But thank you, but god damn it, but thank you, but what the heck? You're insane!
Thank you, but dang it!
What? You're insane! Well, most of the funds will either go and stuff too. It's mostly all the funds that I get from streaming is literally either being reinvested in streaming or just being reinvested in something regarding that. So yeah.
Yeah.
I am crazy. You are crazy.
Basically.
Make up your
You are
mind.
crazy.
No. Also, what is the? Oh, hold on. To answer to Kyo's texture. So, what is the easiest avatar to be retextured? I have no idea. I have no idea. There's so many avatars that actually retextured. I think the easiest to retexture. I really am not sure. I think the
Well,
they all
it
have
would
their
have to be
ways.
something where like they didn't. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it'd be easier if it's like the UVs weren't that broken, or like things were spread out, so it was like a good Substance Painter file, right?
I don't know. I think it was the
like-
Mayu. I think I had a good time texturing the Mayu because it was like really evenly split
Oh,
or
yeah.
something like this.
No, actually, yeah, it's like the May is pretty good, honestly, because it is. They did spread it out a lot, as well as they do have each thing sectioned pretty well in the Substance Painter file, like folded and like yeah. And then Kyo said, "What's the hardest?"
I think there was at least one avatar where it kind of was being in
You
call with you, and I was like,
always
oh
have
my
a-
god, I hate this.
You always have a problem.
I always crash out at
Oh,
least.
let's-
Listen, chat. I got told by someone called Holo Sheep that is also a texturist. I got told if you don't have a crash out while doing a texture, it's not going to be a good texture. You need to crash out at least once. And yes, you are crazy. There's, I think there was like one Abby indeed where I was like, this is kind of a little bit of a pain to texture, and I think it's mostly the avatars where they don't have the hair separated. I think it was the Kobo lately, because the Kobo was so weirdly separated mane wise, and I was like, what the heck is this? I hate this. Okay,
No,
yeah,
but there's another one too. There's another one that like consistently messes with you every time, and I forgot which one that one was.
I did it multiple times.
Yeah, like, cause you got 2 commissions for it.
It was not the
I think this
Nova
is-
Beasts. It was not the Nova Beasts for sure.
Definitely not. I think it was like it was like something Juan had asked you to make, and then a different one for someone.
It was not the Coco. I don't think I had a good time texturing the Coco. Was it it was not the Noido? I don't think it was. Oh, the Noido was a little bit weird, but I don't know. Right off the bat, I really do not know. I really do not know right off the bat. It's odd. It's odd.
It's probably the ones that you have to remake the Blender, like in Blender, and remake the substance files.
Speaking of avatars, do y'all want a sneak peek on what I've been working on lately? I've been working on, and you're gonna see the sneak peek because I didn't use this in oh damn, I'm tall.
Big woman, big woman, big woman.
Big woman alert! Oh my god, yes! There you go! Oh, I have to enable the face tracking on this one. This is a new texture I've been working on, and it's the Savi from Domain, and I entirely did the texture has been made by yours truly. I put on everything into Unity like yesterday, and I'm actually really happy how it came out. Like, someone called Monterey made a custom adopt for me, and basically they gave me an adopt design. I made that into a texture, and it looks really cute. I didn't change the top because I'm gonna put. I see someone in chat saying the M word. Why? Why, Shadow? But yeah,
Mommy.
I did that lately, and I'm really happy about how it came out. It came out really cute, and this is for people that know. I am a Comet, which is basically an actor, improv actor, and floor host for Lux Nova, and this is gonna be my Comet avatar for Observer Theater performances. She is called Amethyst, and she is a shapeshifter, and basically this is her main form, and I might do this texture on different avies, but yeah. And that was the little bit of showcasing an Avi because I thought you guys are here and you deserve a little treat, and a little treat was you getting a little thingy, a little heads up on one of my textures. And yeah, it's not gonna be for sale, it's a personal. I'm gonna be working on store textures at some point again. And I do want to work on a little Christmas present for everyone that is that likes textures and that is on my Discord server. I want to do basically a texture that is gonna be available to everyone. You just need to be part of my server. It's gonna be basically a free texture on a model that I will do probably a poll on. I don't know when it will be done, probably sometime, but yeah. Anyways, back to the usual program, although I think we are slowly but surely nearing the end because me and Ender do have a meetup. We do have a meetup at midnight 30. We're gonna watch Pirates of the Caribbean on VRChat. For those that do not know about that, I do have a VRChat group. I think you can find in the link. The problem is I have to rework my link space because basically link space is not a thing anymore. It's not supported by Streamlabs anymore. And so I think my link space is not accessible anymore at all, sadly.
Yeah, sadly. It's kind of in the gutter.
But yeah, I don't know if there was I think there was one last subject that I wanted to bring. And I wanna ask this to both you, my lovely co-host, and also to you guys that are watching currently. What is the thing that currently made you play or makes you continue playing VRChat? There's one thing that I want to add for that. There's someone, and that statement really upsetted me. There was someone on Twitter that came up and made a status, and I was like, there's not much to do on VRChat anymore. I get bored. I don't know what to do. There's nothing to do. That is wrong, and I do not know if you're watching this, and if you're watching this, you are wrong. There's so many things to do in VRChat. You have not even scraped the surface. Trust me. you need to, if you're part of the right communities, you have tons of events to attend. If you go to the right worlds, you have tons of photos, tons of video to make if you want to do those, and there's tons of world that's there to explore. Oops, that was my sippy cup.
Whoops.
Actually falling down, and I really am hoping now that I didn't spill my drink everywhere. Hold on a minute, let me do a little check. I got lucky. Oh no, never mind. Something spilled. Something spilled.
The main reason why I still play is because of this one. That's the main one. And the other one is seeing all my other friends and trying to just say hi to people. And just, yeah, mostly just hanging out with people that I can't see, you know, outside my own house, you know.
Fair.
Without taking a plane ticket to go see, so...
VRChat does close the gap. That's one thing that I liked, is that you can see so many people from at the other end of the world and you can still meet them at one place, and that's huge. So Sergey is saying for me is because of the friends I made there and the words that others make. So yeah, that is also a topic that I do want to go over, is like worlds, avatars, relationships within VR, because it's like, I believe these are like topics by themselves that you could cover in like a podcast. I do want to make an episode about these one day. It's not going to be today because it's getting late. But yeah, I do, for me, as a response, yes, you are one of the reasons, because look at him. He's so cute. He's adorable. He's a lovable dork. I continue playing VRChat because, one, I want to make it a job of mine. Like, I want to do content, I want to do textures, Blender works, assets, and all of that. Friends, and also just friends and all the people. There's so many wonderful people out there just waiting to say hello to you. I met so many wonderful people this year alone, and I'm more than grateful for the people that sticked around, for the people that I'm meeting now that I'm becoming friends with, and just for the people I still have to meet. There's so much out there to explore. I do find the statement of there's not enough on VRChat to do, I do find it wrong. I do think if you join the right communities, and there's like a ton of communities, there's a community like there's communities you don't even know about. Like there's really some out there, if you have not heard about them, you don't know. But there's just so many. There's improv groups, there's roleplay groups, there's avatar groups, there's like a group, for example, for the Kyrian, for the Goobaster, for the Nova Beast, the Wicked Beast even. There's just community events in general.
And there's also like, if you really want to party, there's people that literally just host parties. So like they're literally like, you just have to, you can even find them on VRChat. Like I've found a couple that are like allow open DJ events. So it's basically like, oh, I can just make a set and like put on YouTube, right? Share the link in the world, and then there you go. My music's now out there, and at least I've heard now at least 20 people have heard it, you know? So it's like, there's ways to like find like groups, events, and stuff.
There's ways to find and just go out there, make friends, go at events. It's so worth it. Even if you don't plan on interacting with people, just do it, honestly. Another thing, Kyo asked, what are the worlds you love to cuddle in? Okay. Me and I don't know a bit about that.
we have to answer this one quick. We have to answer it quick.
Yeah, I mean, if we go a little bit over it, that's not that big of a deal. It starts at 30. I might need to foof a little bit, but yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm starting.
I would recommend all of Wispy Woo's world. They have really good worlds with ambient occlusion, a lot of cuddle spots. They have really good worlds.
They do.
One map I would recommend is Rainy. Hold on, you know what? I can just pull him up here. I have a little playlist set for that actually, and I have another thing. That will say something about it in just a moment. Rainy Days is one that is really nice. Everything made by Sam, and it was like Sam and someone. I don't know how they're called anymore. Sam and Camille do really, really good worlds together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then there's one called Sunrise. I just
It's
had
also
it.
by
Yeah, it's
Wispy
called
Wolf.
Sunrise,
Oh no,
and
it's
it's
not.
made by Zelfine. It's called Sunrise Homeworld, but the name is just Sunrise, and it's made by Zelfine, the person I believe who made the Kobo.
They made the Kobo and they made
believe,
Popcorn
unless it's
Palace if you
different.
know about it. Anything you find comfy.
Yeah.
Yes. What else? I do have a few. So what else do we have? Starry Nights, also by Camille and Sam, are really good. There's one place called Warm and Obscured, only for desktop users though, because I didn't say if it's for desktop people. This world is really nice.
yeah.
It's one of the worlds I honestly like to cuddle in. You can play a video in there, you can chill down by the fire. It's calm ambience. They even have a little bit of, they have a few toys that you can play around with, like fidget toys. Like they have a brush, they have like little dices that do like ASMR sounds if you're into that. Cabin Life is a good one. What else do I have in here? Snow Peak.
Is
Floating-
I just like apartment style ones, like apartment style worlds. So like one that I like is just called Shoegaze Apartment.
Yeah, that one is
but
a
that's
good
supposed to be
one.
good, yeah. But it's like apartment style.
One there's one called Slow Down. Autumn Midnight, Hellebore by Artsy Glitch also. I do recommend worlds by, again, as I said, Wispy Woo. Zelfine does really good world. Artsy Glitch does really good world. Sam and Camille do a really good one. Stuff like this. What I do recommend, that is one thing I do recommend actually, and I discovered that, I think I did this year, last year. There's a site. If you type in on Google VRC list, it is a site that you can find a bunch of different VRChat worlds out there, and it has been so useful to me because you can find, they have like different plays ranging from games, featured, or exploration or photography worlds if you're into that, and you can find a ton of worlds on there. And if you have never checked out the site, I heavily recommend you to look at it because it is just wonderful. It has been just awesome to have it around and to just look at it, to kind of check out and explore new worlds out there, because there's just so many to look at. And I believe me, even if you think you have seen everything, you didn't. If you're someone that loves world hopping, that likes playing games, there's a ton of it out there. So just take a look at it. It doesn't cost anything to make an account there. It's a lovely site. They even have like a VOC, the same person I believe made also a site called VOC Pics, where you can legit just post VOC pictures and then tag the world they have been taken to, which I find also really nice, because how many times have we looked at a Twitter post or Instagram post or even TikTok and been like, oh wow, what world is this? Or what avatar is this? And yeah, it's definitely would recommend that. Definitely. So yeah. On that note though, my co-host was great. I think it is slowly time for us both to skedaddle, because we both kind of want to munch on something real quick before we gonna do movie night. I do have a VOC group. If anyone out there is watching the stream and wants to join the group and watch a movie night with us, it's called Nukem. So NUKEM.3078. Normally you go on a group that's called a Nuke Venturi, and we're gonna be hosting a movie night tonight at midnight 30, so a little bit less than 30 minutes. We might push it back just by a little bit because we do need to shut off the stream and just get ready and stuff. We're gonna watch Pirates of the Caribbean 1, yippee!
Yippee!
Yeah, that is basically gonna be it. I'm gonna try and host something else later down the line, and yeah, there you go, and post it in the chat. Wonderful, thank you. Alrighty, and I think that's gonna be it for us. I thank you all so much for joining on this very first episode. I'm gonna make sure to download the VOD and upload it to Twitch, as I could have recorded it, but I don't know how much it is on your PC and I don't know how it works. So I was kind of nervous to do that, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'll do it next time, but for now I'm gonna just download the VOD.
I thought about recording.
Next time I'll probably record and just do the same, but I think I can just... I can ask also someone from Luxembourg, because I believe they do post the VODs. I don't know if they just download it or... I will probably download the VOD on my PC, and if I don't do it for some reason, I will just probably just film the stream for the whole duration of it. I don't know. But it will definitely be put onto YouTube later on. Yeah, so that in case someone wants to watch it, they can still watch it. If you want to go back to it, you can. Or if at a later date there's a podcast you really wanted to watch and you couldn't, you will still be able to watch it even if you're not there for the live. Don't worry about it. You will still be able to, because I'm gonna make sure, even if this one doesn't get posted, which I will try to do. Yeah. Alrighty. No, I have some clothes actually that requests of me now.
Probably because the movie, probably.
Yeah, I mean, not the movie. I don't know. Movie is later. Anyways, once again, thank you so much. Thank you for taking part in it. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. I hope you will all be there next time, and I hope you had a good time. And yeah. If you have any suggestion for the next podcast, I will very probably put like a little channel dedicated to the podcast where you can just make your suggestion for the next conversation topic that we're gonna go over. If you don't have any idea, don't worry, I got you covered. But yeah. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the people that were as insane enough to kind of just casually throw in the biddies, because that's just a thing that happens. Yeah, and I'll see you guys another time. Hopefully I will stream very soon. I'm trying to get back into streaming. It's hard for me. Yeah, bye bye people. Bye bye. Wah 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 wah.